All right, so today we want to talk about ContentBot.ai. This is another one of those writing apps that is built on the back of OpenAI's GPT-3 natural language processing model, which is also what, obviously, ChatGPT runs on. So why do you even need it? Well, because when you go to ChatGPT, you're staring at an empty text field, and sure, you can output blog posts, tweets, marketing slogans, emails, but it's not instantly obvious to you what you can and cannot get out of it or how to prompt it. So ContentBot.ai and some of these other writing tools help put a layer of UI that makes it accessible to anybody. So let's dig in, let's poke our way through the app, see what's good about it, what can use some improvement, and then we'll give a verdict on the other side at the end. Okay, so let's get after it here. Looks like you could do a free trial. After that, it's $1 per 1,000 words. So we're starting with a free trial, and let's do it right here for Smoking Robot. So we enter the company name, call ourselves SmokingRobot.Ai, put the address in here. And what are we going to create? So we're going to create blog posts, maybe web content, and maybe social content as well. Okay, so let's try to rephrase one of our own pieces of content and see how that goes. Possible outage. All right, not a great start here. Insert your content or blog post or a few paragraphs. The AI will attempt to rewrite each paragraph or sentence. Okay, so let's give it a try. Let's go to our website here. Let's pull Luke's excellent review. Let's get really meta here. Let's pull Luke's excellent review of this very product, which we just posted. Let's see if it'll strip out the images here for me. Let's select that, drop it in here. Looks like it did a good job ignoring the images, which is good. Some other AI tools will pick up on the alt text and throw off their output. So let's rephrase this. Let's see what happens. So here you can see the original text. We'll start with the first area here. For $29 per month, or an estimated 73 cents per 1,000 words, users can access over 30 of the platform's AI-powered tools and generate up to 40,000 words per month with the starter plan. Where did that go? Okay, so here is your output. It goes paragraph by paragraph. You can compare the original to the rephrased version. You can regenerate it, and you can either keep the original or, okay, here you go. This is a nice tag. This tells you how much it varied from the original amount. So in case you're worried about plagiarism or copyright infringement, you can get a sense as to how much you was actually reworded. So there's only one here that shows medium variability, and that is, well, it's a heading, and that's really hard to vary. So here we go. And here's the final results. Let's compare the first two paragraphs here. Here's the original. The world of content writing has seen considerable growth over the past few years, and as competition continues to increase across the industry, many are looking at AI-driven copywriting platforms to gain an edge. Each one of these platforms offers its own set of strengths, while some firms focus on carving out a niche in particular markets or with certain types of content. Now, let's see what ContentBot did with that. Over the past few years, content writing has seen a significant increase in popularity, and as competition continues to rise in the industry, many are seeking out AI-powered copywriting platforms as a means of gaining an edge. As a result of the different strengths of these platforms, some firms focus on carving out a niche in particular markets. Okay, so here's my 20-second take on this. You can't do this for entire posts and just repost it by rewording it. If you're not infringing on copyright, you're probably going to throw off some alarm bells either in Google or with your competitors. If I wrote this here on the left and saw somebody wrote this, I'd have a real problem with it. It's one thing to ape sort of the format and general content of another site. We're not above this. We've done it before, but you probably don't want to go paragraph for paragraph and just run it through this. Where I think this could be really good is if you need to pull a block quote or distill a web article into a blog post and you need to pull a handful of paragraphs, put them in, reword them in your own words. I'd say you probably want to use it sparingly and not do this for full articles. Looks like you can export the TXT file, which is nice. That'll make copying, pasting into WordPress or your platform of choice or Medium or something like that much easier. And here you go. You get the editor, keywords, tone, and what happens if we press this? Write for me. Oh, okay. Testing, write for me. What does that do? I have no idea. Okay, all right, let's try a different template that they offer here. So we have a summarizer for long form. So let's see, let's take this same blog post and see if they can summarize it for us. Okay, so they've basically distilled it down into a series of bullet points. You could do this in ChatGPT. You can insert an entire article and at the end put summarize with bullets and a colon, or summarize in a list, and it will do the same thing. But this, again, adds a layer of UI that is not immediately obvious to people who are just starting out with ChatGPT. So that's a nice way to bring this use case, a good layer of UI to bring it to the masses. Let's see what else we have here. Page headline ideas, bullet point expanders, blog outline. All right, listicle. Let's see. Create a list for just about anything, right? Best AI copy writing tools. And let's do 5 outputs, make it a little, 3's the max. So there we go. Okay, here you go. Interesting. So it doesn't include itself, but it does include some others. And you can kind of keep generating more and more. So really, what this looks like to me, this is built on GPT-3 from OpenAI. So you're going to get a lot of the similar type results you would get from ChatGPT. All this really seems to be is a layer of UI, which I don't want to downplay that. I think for the average person who's staring at a text field in ChatGPT, you're not exactly sure what to do. Having this prompted for you for the average writer, the average freelancer, journalist, whatever it is super useful. So this is that second layer of UI that I think we're going to see a lot of over the next few years. Let's see what this is. Let's see what talking points are. Generate talking points for any heading or subheading. Topic. Best AI writing tools. Describe the use cases for AI writing tools. Maximum number is 3 outputs. I assume that's so there's not a long tail of content that is further and further from the original intent. So here we go. Describe the use cases for AI writing tools. Best AI writing tools. AI writing tools can be used to create content for websites and blogs, as well as other types of digital marketing collateral. They can also be used to generate natural language processing algorithms that can understand customer queries and provide better customer service. Interesting. Additionally, they can be used to create personalized emails and other forms of content that are tailored to each individual user's needs. So 1 and 3 make a lot of sense. I'm not so sure about number 2 here. I mean, I guess in theory, AI writing tools could create their own algorithm. This feels like a little bit of circular logic, unless I'm missing something. Here's a better version. I like that they give you multiple versions. One of the things you can do with ChatGPT is just rerun the prompt and get a different result. But sometimes you kind of forget to do that or just assume that its first result was the best one. And I think as we see here, that's not always the case. This makes more sense. AI tools can quickly and efficiently create content for content creators who are on a deadline. They can help writers eliminate their errors. They can generate reports and analysis to identify trends. So that is probably the best answer here. And 3 looks similar-ish. So I like that one. Let's try one more just for the heck of it. Tweet description, tweet style. Interesting. So let's do this in the style of a founder. And let's do, let's use Smoking Robot. Tweet description. An AI marketplace supported by world-class content like this video. So let's tweet in the style of the founder, which I am. And the tweet type, let's make it a conversation starter. And let's get 3 outputs. An AI marketplace powered by world-class content, backed by top VC minds and investors. Check out learnlux.ai. Okay, so neither of these make any sense. Let's see if it does better on the next try. This might have been a pretty difficult prompt I gave it. This is interesting. This looks like a reply. Platform for connecting the world's top AI experts with companies building products. We aim to help companies scale faster with AI by helping them. Okay, so this is good, but this doesn't really take... I was expecting more of a marketing pitch for this. There we go. They have a tweet style. Let's see what that does. Just to grow their traffic. So here's just pulling a random tech name. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Did you know that certain businesses think online education are embracing chatbots and AI marketplaces? All right, so none of these are even remotely useful. Maybe we could have given a better direction. And let's just try one more. Let's do a sales email. The sales purpose is getting developers to list their... let's see. It's kind of hard to give a purpose in 3 words. Getting developers to sell apps. Ooh, that's tough. Developers. Sales purpose. Selling listing software on SmokingRobot.AI. My name is Kyle. Company name is Smoking Robot. Industry is tech and media. Lead name is Joey. He works at ContentBot. Lead industry is tech. And lead goals is to list sell their app is their goal. Sell their app, product benefits, or sales. All right, let's see what we get. I don't like that you couldn't really define the intent in more than 4 words. It's very hard to describe what you're trying to do. But let's see what we come up with. Hi, Joey. My name is Kyle from Smoking Robot, and I want to reach out to you from ContentBot in the tech industry. Little formulaic. We understand you're looking for ways to increase sales for your business, and I believe that our app is the perfect solution for you. Our app allows you to list your products on multiple platforms at once, saving you time and ensuring your products are seen by more customers. So that's not exactly what it does, but I don't hate the rest of that wording. That's an easy edit. The app is easy to use. It can help you quickly list products in a matter of minutes. Yes, meaning that you don't have to worry about manually listing your products on each platform. Yes and no. Additionally, our tools allow you to track and analyze your sales performance. Yes, allowing you to make better decisions about your product listings. Yes and yes. Okay, so this is actually pretty good given the limited scope we were able to give it in the beginning. So kind of like this. All right, so let's click around and see what else we have here. So we have write, which is most of what we just did. Let's try long form copy to create articles and SEO, because this is probably where it runs into the most challenge. Let's create a press release. So product name is Smoking Robot. Product description is AI marketplace to buy and sell AI apps. Press release title, leave blank for them to create. Each contextual item should start on a new line with dash. Okay. Founded in 2023. A marketplace for users to buy AI. Marketplace, how about this? To connect users and developers who want to buy and sell AI apps. View the latest AI tools by category, and backed by a world-class content brand which features blog content, a newsletter, and review videos like this one. All right, let's check out our press release. Okay, that was about the longest I've seen one of these take. So we got 343 words. Not going to read the whole thing, but let's cherry pick a couple of copies. Smoking Robot helps buyers find AI apps. Yes, that's good. Smoking Robot, an AI marketplace to buy and sell AI apps. Today announced its entrance into the AI app market. Little formulaic. Here's a quote. We are excited to launch our AI marketplace to help buyers quickly and easily find the AI tools they are looking for, said Nicole Miller, CEO of Smoking Robot. No idea who that is, but that's an easy change. Our mission is to help AI buyers find the best tools so they can do their jobs faster and smarter and be more competitive. Our marketplace is designed with AI buyers in mind, with features such as the ability to easily find AI tools by categories and review by AI experts. Smoking Robot prides itself on showcasing the best apps rather than every app possible. The marketplace the marketplace is still in its early stages with just 5 apps. That's not true. We have over 300. Plan to have over 60 by December of 2020. Also not true, but easy fixes. They're trying to fill in some of the gaps that we weren't able to provide here. So it looks like the more bullet points and context you're able to give it, it'll do kind of the job of wordsmithing it in a professional manner. We're just getting started, but we can always see the apps people build using our marketplace. Not quite accurate, but and then here's a background about the CEO. So, all right, so this is actually pretty good in terms of how a press release should read, and it actually expands upon some of these ideas. And honestly, I think we might steal some of these, but you do look like you want to give this as much context as possible, and I don't think there's really a limit on what you can do. You can also translate this into other languages, which is really interesting. All right, so there's a lot more you can do here. You can automate the creation of blog posts. You have to upgrade to do that. This is meant to be a short-ish review of ContentBot.ai. All right, so that's ContentBot.ai. There's a lot of good there, some things that can be improved on. So let's talk about where this fits into your workflow. First of all of this can be accomplished in ChatGPT today for free. Now keep in mind, there's a lot of outages and it's not immediately obvious that you could do all this stuff there, but you can. The outputs are going to be very similar. It won't be identical, but they'll be similar. It's the same model behind it. But where ContentBot.ai really shines is in its over 40 different templates and prompts to guide you through the process to have this incredible output, whether you create blog posts, long-form emails, SEO articles, tweets, job postings, whatever it is. You can feed it the information. It knows what to ask you for and how to input that into the AI so you get the result you're looking for. One of the things I really like about it is that every time you get up to 3 results when you hit generate, you can do this with ChatGPT, but you have to keep rerunning it. It's a lot nicer to just have them spit them all out at once. So that's really good. And this makes AI accessible to the masses. Who are the masses in this case? Well, a copywriter, someone who writes 3 blog posts a day, a social media manager who has to adhere to a social schedule and put out 5 tweets a day, and they need to come up with ideas and way to structure those tweets. And I really particularly like the press release angle. A lot of businesses at some point have a need for a press release. Most people aren't experts in how to write them, and it's typically something you outsource and can be expensive. At the end of the day, it's some of the most vanilla formatted, formulaic content you'll ever see, and having an AI do it is really the best way to do it. So that's where ContentBot.ai shines. Where does it fall a little bit short? I think sometimes it actually limits you by giving you the fields and the prompts. For example, in that one thing, we needed to describe more of the purpose and we only had 4 words to do it. Sometimes you actually need to input more information to get more out. Other spots in the app, like the press release, it gave you a blank text field to add seemingly unlimited amounts of data points and context to get your press release. So it was a little bit of inconsistency there. In some spots you were limited, other spots you weren't. So I'd like to see more flexibility there, but overall, very, very impressive in terms of walking you through the process here. In terms of pricing, not bad. We were using the free trial and some of the features were limited, but it's like $1 per 1,000 words, which, can either generate you a long form SEO article or a couple of blog posts. And for $1, that's a pretty cost-effective way to do it. Again, I will note that all of this can be free through ChatGPT, but you really do need to know how to prompt an open-ended AI like that. And you can see where, OpenAI and Microsoft might begin to incorporate some of these prompt-based features into their tool. But until that happens, these second layer of apps, particularly for writing, are really good because that's what GPT-3 excels at, and sometimes not obvious what you need to put in. So really like ContentBot from that aspect. Does it have the best user interface? It's really good. What I've seen from Writer, RYTR, is a little bit better, a little bit cleaner, a little bit more modern, but I think we're kind of splitting hairs there. It can improve. It can add some image and video capabilities over time. WriteSonic, I believe, does this. So there's a number of apps that kind of will give you the same output. It's really just about the UI, and I really like what ContentBot.ai has to offer. If If you want to check out more, go to SmokingRobot.ai, hit the link down in the description below to go check out the app itself, and make sure you sign up for our newsletter over at Smoking Robot, where we give you the latest tools, news, and reviews in AI 3 times a week in your inbox. While you're there, make sure to browse our list of over 300 different AI apps and tools. We're adding more. If you're a developer, make sure you stop by. Pretty soon we're going to have the ability for you to upload your own tools. Make sure you subscribe to this video, give us a like, and down in the comments, what AI tool do you want to see us review next? Thanks for watching.